Hi. So, I turned 22 on Sunday, and since then, something has just hit me like a ton of bricks, and I haven't really been that productive this week. And I think that thing is burnout. And I wanted to make this video about what I'm doing about that, and how I'm sort of prioritizing self-care this week, whilst also battling with my head being like, yes, but you still have to do design things and business things because hustle culture. Welcome back to the channel where we keep things very real and we share struggles to help people relate and know that you're not alone, but also to help in real time so we can all sort our heads out together, which is really, as I say, part of what this channel's about. So, things I have done today, things that, you know, I have started a passion project brief like I do every week. I'm looking at it right now, and I was at the stage where I wanted to go to make mock-ups, which is like the second stage, and my laptop, my MacBook, as much as I love it, runs out of memory very quickly. So trying to open and edit Photoshop mock-ups when you've got a big, so it's not even that big of an Illustrator file, it's only 2 artboards. When you're trying to do that, and then you can't do anything because it's run out of memory, even though all you want to do is just get something done and push through the madness, that really just doesn't help one's mental health. I need to do some sort of exercise today because I've only been to the gym once this week. I usually go twice, just because that's what I can afford. I would usually go more than that, but cost of living crisis. Anyway, as I say, I've only actually been once this week because, and I'm gonna show you why. This is rude. This, do you see the frost? This is rude, and I'll tell you why. So it's been frosty like this practically all week. When I went to the gym, it thawed way more than this, so I felt more comfortable walking to the gym, because I walked to the gym, but I can't be bothered. Something you need to know about me, I have hypermobility in my joints, so any kind of uneven, slippery surface on my feet is just not, it ain't it, sis. My balance is a very delicate thing that needs to be, I need to feel 1000% secure a lot of the time in order to walk confidently. Otherwise, it's a bit of a health hazard, so more than it would be for other people. So yeah, so me walking in places when it's incredibly like frosty or icy is just, as I say, not the one, sis, not the one. So what I'm probably gonna do is pretend like it's locked down and do home abs workout. I'm gonna show you the channel I've been using recently, because it's a new one. If anybody knows Gains by Brains on YouTube, she's what nationality is she? I think is she from the Netherlands? I'm not sure. She's European anyway, and she also has a follow along channel which looks like this. By the way, if you are like a gym girly, I'd recommend following just Gains by Brains because this is her follow along channel. But I've been doing her like ab workouts. For those of you who've been here since like 2021, you know I was a big fan of Lily Sabri. I still like her, but I do prefer these workouts now, to be honest, because I didn't really find, like, after a while that her Pilates workouts were really hitting the same. Well, that was good. I suppose a bit of time's passed because I did some singing afterwards, which is what I do when both my parents are out. Another form of self-care. I should probably put that on the screen. I was thinking about how I'm going to edit this, and it's just going to be kind of like things I do for self-care as I show them. Doing a lot of singing and doing some singing practice has been really good. I've posted a couple of singing videos on my TikTok if you guys want to go over there. I'm planning on that being kind of where I post my singing at the moment, because I'm trying to do that more often, because I haven't got a lot of like gigs and whatnot. I haven't sung in front of people in a long time, and it's just self-care. Anyway, but yeah, now I'm probably gonna go for a walk in a bit, which is another form of self-care that I've been doing, that I always do, and listen to music. Although at the moment, has anyone else been struggling to kind of connect to their music recently? Because for me, it used to be such like a form of self-care. With me, it tends to be sort of a bit grounding, but recently I just haven't been properly connecting to my music, which I'm hoping to change in the new year. I think it's because I've been listening to the same things over and over again. But yeah, weird things to think about and to comment down below if you can relate to this. But yeah, so Basically, the aim of this week has just been trying to do little bits of activities, not necessarily pressure myself, feeling pressure to still get a lot of work done even though we're coming towards the end of the year, and being a creative when you want to do art and stuff because that's what you're passionate about, but it's also your job. So it's trying to separate those two things and make it enjoyable instead of just purely having the I have to do this for my Instagram to get my business out there mindset. Do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I'm gonna go for my walk now because despite it being frosty, it is still quite a nice day. So, see you guys in a bit. If I can recommend one habit to start in 2023, it's journaling. Just get a journal, okay? I've had this big one, this Harry Potter one that I got from Primark at the end of last year that I've been using. Not as much as I should have been, to be honest. Quite a lot of blank pages in this, which is a shame, because I definitely needed to have done some journaling this year, and, you know, in times when I didn't, basically. But I've just done a very nice journaling session, basically about just a lot of trying to remind myself what my higher self, and like, okay, I don't really like using kind of spirituality terms. I mean, people who understand, but like, you know, envisioning like your most successful self and the self that is living your dream life. That's essentially what your higher self is. Imagining how they would act and how they would think in certain situations and applying that to now in order to get to your dream life. Does that make sense? You know, so that's what I'm really trying to remind myself of at the moment, because a lot of like the burnout and the imposter syndrome that's coming, not really imposter syndrome, but like a lot of the worry that's coming right now from this burnout situation is that I am basically comparing myself to other people, which I don't necessarily realize I'm doing until I actually acknowledge it. And it's like, oop, we need to stop that, because what I'm doing essentially is being like, yeah, but like it's Christmas and everyone needs to be, you know, putting out all the stuff of like, hey, look at this, like getting with the promotion really in there for the holiday season, and I just don't have the mental capacity to do it. Like there's only a certain amount of pushing through it you can do that's healthy, because otherwise you're just kind of ignoring the burnout and it just makes it worse. So that's what I'm really trying to find the balance with, and just also getting back to what makes my soul happy and really what feeds my soul, which at the moment is watching Netflix, which is what I'm gonna do in a minute. I'm probably also gonna get a hot chocolate. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'm either gonna get hot chocolate or have some of my vegan chocolate that I got for my birthday, or both. You know, the night is young. It's only about 8:30. Yeah, I've got some Netflix I want to line up. Either that, or I'm gonna continue watching the Sarah Jane Adventures on BBC iPlayer, because they finally added that to BBC iPlayer, and it makes my inner child very happy. So I'm either gonna do that, which is really, you know, it's either healing me in my inner child, or I'm gonna watch the new season of Too Hard to Handle on Netflix, which is like anti-Love Island. Those who know, I think with that. It's the only kind of reality TV type show that I actually watch and enjoy, just because it's absolutely hilarious. Like, I just watch it to laugh at the people, basically. And just, yeah, to me, it's really funny. So I'm either gonna watch, as I say, the Sarah Jane Adventures, continue watching that, or Netflix. But another thing that I talked about in my journal is that I really want to get back into kind of more illustration and more traditional art, because that's how I kind of started in the whole design sort of art world, is from drawing, kind of just being the kid who drew and painted a lot. Like when I was a teenager, I used to do paintings for people's birthdays. I haven't been able to bring myself to do that yet, because my head's been filled with, yeah, but I have to do passion projects and continue to get my work out there and just pump stuff out like a robot, which has contributed to the burnout. This is how we've got here, you know? And I'm really trying to acknowledge that and be like, listen, would my most successful self be worrying about this? No, okay? Because she's successful, and, you know, reminding myself of that stuff. You know, as I say, journaling helps quite a lot with this to get your sort of thoughts out and really get things to a more linear position. I am going to end this video here, probably with some b-roll of me deciding what I'm going to watch, so once I made that decision, the b-roll will decide which one I end up watching. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a bit of a weird one. I really have some really exciting plans for 2023 in terms of content, and I'm sure I'm going to talk about that more in my actual sort of planning for 2023 video, where I do like my vision board and everything and my goals, which I've done for the past couple of years, going through like my Notion page that I set up for the new year, really putting those intentions out there in a way that I haven't done before, really being intentional with things and really being really concentrated more than I ever have been in the past. And it's going to be really fun, so I hope you stick around for that. But anyway, I hope this video was helpful, at least for anyone who else is feeling like this. Go read the Instagram post that I put up on my graphics page about burnout, and yeah, just remember to take things slow, remind yourself that you are on a journey and you are going to get there. And to be honest, self-care is productive. You might not feel like it, but it is, because your higher self and your most successful self would be allowing themselves to take time for self-care and to relax and really take care of their mental health and well-being, and wouldn't be worrying about things, because that would all be taken care of, wouldn't it? That's it's all. Basically, at the end of everything's gonna be fine. You know, it always comes full circle back to that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any more of my videos. Also, make sure to follow me on almost all my social media, names for which will be, as always, at the end of this video. But yeah, have a good time looking after yourself, and I will see you guys in the next one.